Hello, hello. I need to fix this chat thing really quick. Sorry. I can see you guys chatting. I'm gonna catch up on chat in just a second. Let me get this thing fixed up really quick. I literally just drove from my parents' house and I got here like 10 minutes ago. Let's see. Chat. I feel like my mouse click is super obnoxious. Here we go. Okay. Hello, Matt. Oh, welcome to the live. It's your first time being in any live. That's awesome. Okay. I'm out of breath. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Oh. I think okay. I'm still getting set up. Let me see. I don't think I can edit any settings. Maybe I can. Okay. We're good. All right. Hello, Matt. The other Matt M. I think I saw that you have COVID. I hope you feel better soon. Okay. Hi, Patrick. Hello, Kimberly. Welcome. Rodolphe. Let me know how you say your name. Danielle, hello again. Ooh, Matt, what time zone are you in? Are you in the Philippines? I'm glad you could join. This is a later, I guess this is my second late stream. My first one was really late, and then this one is a little earlier, but just had a bit of a crazy day. So this was the time that worked best for me. So I hope it works well for most of you. Oh, Matt said it's 7 a.m. It's better than 2 a.m., I guess. Matt said it's just my turn to get COVID. I'm okay with it. Yeah. I don't know if I've had it or not. But pretty much everybody else in my family has. So Isla had it. I don't know how I would not have gotten it, but yeah. Ooh. Ow. Okay, y'all didn't hear that. That was my knee. Okay, Blake, let me know what you guys are working on. Blake said that they're working on thesis work. That's awesome. To catch my breath. I was kind of worried. I was driving. There's sometimes tourist traffic around here, and I was worried that I would hit more traffic and that I might be a little late for this. I might try to check my audio. Isla is great. She's doing awesome. She is super big now. I mean, she's 3, but they just grow up too fast. Sailor is working on the 4th book in their series. My camera's kind of in the way of my chat. I don't think I have. I might move you guys for just a second. Okay. New adult urban fantasy. That's awesome. Red said, in a word, cartography. That's awesome. I think I have a hair on my face. That's great. Feel it. Let's see. Matt said, I'm working on fantasy epic. But I did a little updating myself on my drug thriller. Those are 2 very different genres. I feel like that would be good to like have a break from one. Nuria is working on a short story turned full novel. Yeah. Most of my stuff starts kind of short and then gets really long. So I've done that. Ooh, Victorian steampunk adventure. That sounds fun. Matt's working on a YA werewolf romance mystery, a web novel. Cool, cool, cool. I get so jealous. I will not be writing again. I want to be writing. That's kind of why I'm doing these, is so I can live vicariously through y'all writing. I have this in my ear and I'm not even checking my audio yet. Let me check it really quick. Because there's a delay and it bugs me when people have, like when they're lips don't match up to the audio, you know. So I'm just gonna make sure it's not too bad. Is anybody keeping track of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff? Somehow I'm watching videos on it, and I didn't think I would be interested at all, but I watched one and then I'm like, I'm hooked. Tell me I'm not the only one. Okay. I'm getting lost on YouTube. You guys are just here live to watch me get lost on YouTube. Okay. Why is this not going to... There we go. Okay. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Okay. I was testing it. All right. Take this joker out. Close all these windows. Okay. Okay. Josie has a document for writing tips. Cool. Sailor, yeah, said that she always ends up down some rabbit hole on YouTube. I always do. I get like sucked into YouTube. Have you ever read a Colleen Hoover book? Yes. Love Colleen Hoover. She has a really funny like Instagram, TikTok. She's super funny. She posts really funny videos. Yeah. Matt said, I hope justice is done, but I don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't like to, but I watched one video that was it's like somebody who interprets body language and tries to see if you're lying. And I watched one video that they did about like, you know, just footage from the court case, and I am just sucked into the drama of it, I guess. But it also seems crazy that they're airing their dirty laundry, sort of, you know? Like, it's just crazy stuff. Anyway, yeah, Matt said Colleen's TikTok videos are so funny. She did one that, what's that song that's like, can we skip to the good part? And it's like her signing a bunch of books, and then she does like a funny, yeah, she tries to do that next bit of the song, singing. It's kind of funny. Actually, no. The guy, okay, Matt asked if I've ever watched the Tim Roth show, Lie to Me. But the guy whose video I watched recommended like the book that's based off of, and then that show. And I didn't think that I would ever be interested in that stuff, but it is like fascinating to me now. So I think I am going to check it out. Okay, so for our first sprint, welcome back, Rudolph. Let me know how to pronounce your name. Okay, one more question. Matt asked if I've ever read Nora Roberts' books. If yes, what is your favorite? I think I've only read 1 or 2 books. And I wouldn't say I have a favorite yet. I feel like I need to read a couple more. I read one, and for some reason it just like, I think I thought it was about something totally different, so it just took me by surprise. But yeah, let me know your favorite one. Matt votes for 10 minutes. So let me know if you want to do 10, 15, 20, or 25 minute. I have been we're trying to sell our RV, and I showed the RV to 4 different groups of people today, and I feel like I have talked so much. I'm like exhausted. I feel like I'm an introvert sometimes, but I feel like with my friends, I'm an extrovert. Like my friends give me energy, but if it's like strangers, that doesn't give me energy. Sometimes. I don't know, because I feel like some of y'all are kind of strangers, but I don't think that makes any sense. So we have a 10-minute and a 15-minute vote. We can definitely do one of each of those. I am working on client work again. I have a massive book to format. It's a nonfiction book. All right, we have one more 15. It looks like 15 minutes is in the lead. And another 15. Maria and Patrick and Sailor vote 15. Okay, so we'll do a 15 minutes, and then maybe after we can do a 10-minute. That's my chair creaking, sorry. I don't know if that showed up in the audio. We'll do a 15-minute, and then we'll do a 10-minute after that. Okay, I might get like I don't have stuff to make a margarita. I have these like canned drinks. I don't know if I can do that on YouTube and be monetized. I didn't think about that. Because I don't have monetization on right now, but the replays I turn it on for. I'm going to have a bubbly water later. Blake said this is my first sprint. How long do these sessions usually go? So my lives end up being about 2.5 hours. But I'm gonna put the drink in a glass, definitely. I usually break them down into either 10, 15, 20, or 25-minute sprints, and then during that sprint, for however long it is, I'll have like a little timer. Whoop, over there. This is backwards. So for that sprint, you try to write or work or clean or whatever it is that you're doing for as much as you can during that time. And then we'll break, and then we'll chat again. So I kind of keep forgetting to explain that at the beginning and then sort of throughout, because I know we have people leave and then new people come in too. Matt. I worry about that for some reason sometimes. He just said he's really glad that nobody can hear him. I worry about that when I'm watching like Instagram live for some reason. Like sometimes I click stuff and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going live, am I? Oh gosh, Zene. I didn't know how terrible I was at pronouncing names until I've been doing these lives again. Asked, I didn't know that you're back, Vivian. What happened? I'm back for writing sprints and like work sprints. I just looked at my phone. I've got some messages. Stop it. I don't know why my chair's making so much noise. But yeah, I'm just back for live sprints right now. I'm not doing I'm a hot mess over here, guys. This is a fun one. I'm not doing writing tips videos yet. I would like to again at some point, but I just haven't figured that out. They take so long to make those writing tip videos that I don't have to edit any content. I don't have to like prepare. I just have to set the equipment up and then I can just chat with you guys. So, but yeah, just a lot of like life stuff has kept me away from YouTube and kind of creating content and stuff. I'm hoping to get back. I thought I was just about to do something and I don't know what. Besides, switch to we're doing 15-minute one. Let me fix this chat because this is gonna bother me. That's not what I want to do. Wrong keyboard. I do my work on my laptop a lot of times. Oh my God, wrong mouse. And then switching between a Mac and like a PC keyboard, like the command and the alt and the control key are the worst. I don't know why I do this to myself. Okay, fix this. And then we're gonna do a 15-minute sprint. Get ready. Get your stuff open, ready. Oh, how many of you are participating in Camp NaNoWriMo? I don't even think I asked that last time. Or the time before. Okay. We're on 15 minutes. Okay, so let's do a 15-minute timer again. Write, edit, work, do as much as you can. Hello, ML Bull. Sailor's doing camp. I wish I was doing camp. I really wanted to do Camp Nano, but I'm hoping to do it in July. Because there's another Camp Nano in July. That was actually the one that my first Nano event in 2015, 7 years ago. Okay, so 15 minutes. I'm gonna mute my microphone so so don't be surprised when you can't hear me. Because I like to sing when I'm listening to music, and I don't know if I'm ready for my debut yet. And also monetization. Oh, Patrick said you can spray paint a keyboard a pretty color. I feel like I'm too much of a perfectionist. That would take me forever. I've thought about it though. I've thought about painting my monitor as well. Okay, so 15 minutes, and then I'll see you guys on the other side. I might have a beverage afterward. I might just have water. We'll see. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's get to work. All right, and that is time. First sprint done. That went by really quick. Let me know how you did. Let me know what you accomplished. Hello, Kima. I don't know if that's how you're saying your name. I know you're already gone, but when you rewatch this, hello. And thank you for stopping by, of course. Danielle said, done with groceries and ate my snacks, so now I'm ready to write. Perfect. I was supposed to do a grocery pickup order today, and I totally forgot. So, oops. Move that. I realized how much light I kind of need from my laptop because it's pretty dark, and my camera, I'm actually using my GoPro as my camera, and it does not do well in low light. That's why my quality is a little crazy. Ooh, okay, 73 words. Nice. Good job to Lisa. Matt said I'm almost finished with the 17th page overall. Awesome. That's great. Rodrigo said 224 words. Nice. It's flowing. That always feels great when you're like, yeah. Sometimes when that happens, I'm like, should I just keep writing? Should I just keep this momentum going? Hello, Cadence, by the way. I saw you popped in. Yes, and there's no such thing as late. I agree. There's a speed bump right outside right in front of my house, and sounds like some people just eat it there. La da da. I saw another comment. Oh, maybe Josie retracted it. Was that the one? And that might have been that one. What was it about? I know you retracted it, but it was something that I actually wanted to discuss. Or I don't know if that was a different comment, but it was basically someone had the prologue. Okay, so Mary finished the first page of the prologue. It was somebody that was talking about the prologue, so I don't know if it was you, Mary, or if it was somebody else. And they said that they just don't know like where to start or something like that. Oh wow, Matt, 543 words. Nice. That's a lot. Oh, Nuria got 396. I missed that one too. Good job, guys. I love how productive you are during these sprints. I wish I was writing. I wish I was writing so bad. Okay. But yeah, I didn't know if that comment was about like they didn't know where, like at what point to start their book, or if it was more like they don't know where to start writing. You know what I mean? Because if it's I think a lot of people get, or a lot of times you can get caught up in like, oh, where should I start my book? And I think if you don't really know, or if you, I think it's just going to change. Like usually I think when most of us write a book and we go back and edit it, the beginning of my book changed a lot. So don't get caught up in the first little bit. Don't let that hold you back from writing the rest, is what I'm trying to say. Matt said I was stunned as well. That's awesome. So the words were flowing for you too. That's nice. Congratulations, guys. Good work. Okay, so I feel like we could do a 10-minute, but y'all vote on the amount of time you want the next sprint to be. Patrick said, I thought of a neat way to make a dragon that is lizard-like look saddened. Interesting. That sounds like an interesting scene. I need that little like where it highlights people's messages. It'd be easier than me like reading them out loud all the time. Okay, so we have a 10, a 10, a 20. After the 10-minute, a 30. Okay, we can do that. Rodrigo Mendonça. Do you say it Mendonça or Mendonca? I think with the little, it's a sa, but I knew somebody with that last name. I mean, I know somebody. He is still with us. I also, in the beginning, so I guess I can tell you what I was doing too. So I'm working on the long Mendonça. Yep. That's how he pronounced it too. And everybody would say Mendonca. Danielle said, I used this short sprint to post to social media. it takes me like, I feel like it takes me so long to do any post that I feel like I should be embarrassed or something. It just takes me so long to do anything. Like even making the thumbnail for this video, it's not a complicated thumbnail, but I was like just nitpicking everything for forever. Yay, Georgia, you finally caught one live. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna get into another sprint in just a minute. I think we're gonna do a 10-minute sprint. Oh, we have a couple votes for 20, so I don't know if we should do a 10, a 20, and then a 30. Oh, I don't even have a 30-minute timer. I have a 25-minute one. No, Matt, I have not been to the Philippines. I lived in Japan for a little bit. But I have not been to the Philippines at all. I had a lot of Philippine friends who were in Japan. I haven't been to the Philippines. Okay. I was telling you guys what I was doing too. So I'm working on the formatting for a nonfiction book right now. And I don't know if you guys saw my face about halfway through the sprint, but there's just like one, like, sometimes when you're formatting other people's books, you come across very unique books. But this one, like the challenge or kind of like the question or something like that, was just, it was odd. I feel like I don't want to say it because it was just a little interesting, and it had to do with, well, I don't even want to say that because I feel like that's just going to go down a path. Yeah, so it was just interesting. I was like, whoa, okay. But I was also messaging the RV people in the beginning. That's, if you saw me on my phone, that's what I was doing. Because we have a buyer for the RV and I'm so excited. Like, that was literally the last person that looked at it today. And I'm like, I'm so excited because so many people are like, oh yeah, I like it. And then they kind of back out. It is a big purchase, so I totally understand. But when you're trying to sell an RV, it can be exhausting. Matthew asked, what the heck is a sprint? So it's just a chunk of time, whatever, I kind of have everybody vote on it, that you try to work or write or edit or do whatever. It's like the Pomodoro technique, if you've heard of that. You try to do as much as you can in that period of time. So it's kind of like you're sprinting at whatever it is you're doing. So most of the people here are writing. So you would try to write as much as you can or edit as much as you can during that like 10-minute sprint or 20-minute sprint. Matt asked, what are you reading right now? I'm still reading The Last Wish by, why can I never remember his name? It's The Witcher, the first book in the Witcher series. Sapkowski is how you say his last name, but Andrei Sapkowski. That's what I'm reading right now. Let's see. Okay, so I guess we can do okay, Matt asked a good question. Doesn't an author usually want to create a lull in the story to allow the villain to lull the heroes into a false sense of security? How do you do that without letting the story drag? So sometimes you can do this with like a passage of time sequence where there's a longer period of time that the protagonist or heroes is experiencing that, obviously compared to like the reader. So you're sort of skipping time a little bit. But that is the like false. So there's I'm trying to think of the words that my favorite book, which I don't think I have. Oh wait, I might have it. I'm gonna roll around a little bit. Where is it? I don't have it. No. The Anatomy of Story is my favorite one. I have books everywhere now. But they that's like the false. I don't think the word is false, but it's like the it's not a win, but it's like a false win. False victory, I think maybe is the words that they use. But yes, that is like a sort of trick that you do for the readers to kind of think like, oh, or the hero thinks that they've won and really they haven't. So yes, that is a plot device. If y'all haven't, I should like keep them down below or something, but my two favorites. Wait, do I have the other one? No. I'm useless. I don't think I have the other one either. Save the Cat Writes a Novel is a really good one. I used to use the original Save the Cat. That one was for scriptwriters, screenwriters. But they adapted it, or somebody adapted it for novels. That's a really good one to get started because it's a little like easier to follow the plot points. Anatomy of Story is like very character based. That one's really good. Jessica Brody, yes, she's the one that did the Save the Cat Writes a Novel. That one is a favorite too of a lot of other author tubers. Yes, I do watch other author tuber videos. Right now, I'm watching all of Jesse Elliott's vlogs. Let me know who y'all's favorite people to watch are, like author tubers, and if you like to watch their vlogs, especially because I like to work and watch people's vlogs. So it kind of feels like I'm like, especially writers, because it feels like I'm working with them, you know, or like in a co-writing space, or a not a co-writing space. Is it oh no? What word am I thinking of, you guys? My brain is so like I've just been talking too much. Okay, yes. Thank you, Matt. Let's sprint. I'm rambling. Yes, Abby. Somebody told me how to pronounce her last name, and I'm just so terrible. Emmons. She has a very good aesthetic. I do agree. I'm jealous. I'm just too much of a hot mess for any of that. So I have watched some of hers, and then Kate Kavanaugh for something more realistic. I guess that's a good. I'm realistic. I'm not a hot mess. I'm realistic. I actually haven't watched very many of her vlogs. I watched some a while, like years ago, and I haven't. I'm subscribed. I'm one of those people that I like kind of have a favorite. And I kind of hop around a little bit. So I need to go back to hers. So because I'm just about to wrap up watching all of Jesse's vlogs, so I'll need to kind of pick a new favorite. Okay, so let's do, I think, a 20-minute one. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I'm rambling so much, you guys. Wait, okay, 10 minutes, and then we'll vote for the next one. So let's do a 10-minute one. It's going to be quick. Write, edit, work as much as you possibly can during these 10 minutes, and then we will, I'll see you on the other side. 3, 2, 1. All right, that is time. All right, how did you do? I just realized that my paragraph style for numbers, like a numbered list, got converted to a bulleted list. So I just had to fix that. But I hate when I like pause these on like, oh crap, I want to fix that really quick. Let me know how you did. I'm gonna keep my chatter to, let's see, 6:58 here. Let's do like 7:05 is when we'll start the next sprint. So how did you guys do? Jaleesa said 59. Nice. Jasmine, 15 words. That's awesome, especially because you joined late. Or not late, but I mean, you hopped on in the middle of a sprint. Matt said he wrote in first POV, even though he was writing in third. I have done that. I used to do that frequently, especially if I'm reading something that's in a different POV than what I'm writing in. It just makes me confused. Blake said more accessibility research. That is, I feel like topics like that need a lot of research, and stuff like that stresses me out almost, because I'm like, you don't want to get something wrong, you don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. Matt said it really helped for me to take a second to read a bit of, oh gosh, I don't even know how to say those. What kind of writer am I? Yep. You guys let me know. Nuria said 241 words. Nice. Rodrigo, 177. That's great. I don't know if I already said that. Sailor said brainstormed my nightmare sequence and got 13 words down. Ooh, a nightmare sequence. How do you guys feel about like horror books, shows, movies? I love stuff like that. Alex, 108 words. Nice. Good job. Maria, I used to always jump between first and third person when I started writing. Me too. I was in journalism in high school, and okay, there you go. Thanks, Matt. Baron and Luthien. Yep. I need to, what kind of writer am I? Yes, when I was in journalism, there was a bunch of like awards that I mean, I got some stuff, but there was a couple others that the feedback was specifically that I would change tenses accidentally because some of the challenges were like you had 20 minutes to write an article on that included these 10 bullets. And I was pretty good at that, except sometimes I would forget what tense I was writing in, and not much time for editing. Those were kind of fun though. Maybe we should do something like that. I have an idea for like a short story like challenge, like a month-long challenge that literally I had it like years ago, and I asked the creator of the original thing, because it hasn't been adapted for writers, but I basically have permission from the original person to do this, and that was years ago, and I just haven't been able to organize my life enough to do that, but I think it would be fun. Sailor said love horror. Nuria said love horror too. Oh, books, but too much of a scaredy cat for horror or anything else. That's so funny. Books scare me more than like shows or movies do. If it's a horror book, I am like, yeah, I feel like I'm like sweating, and I'm reading and I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I felt like there were some pretty intense scenes. The Shining, the movie, is scary, but for some reason there was some scenes in the book that weren't scary in the movie, but I was like, yeah. Like there was a scene, I think, with those like emergency hoses, like if there's a fire. There was a scene it was just a random scene that was in the book that was pretty scary for me. Matt asked, have you ever read What the Darkness Knows by Dean Koontz? I haven't. I've read a bunch of Dean Koontz books, but I haven't read that one. Made your skin crawl. Like, it was scary or like, I don't like gore, like horror gore. What's the phrase for that? Gory horror? um, yeah. But I do love scary stuff. Like the uh oh, okay, we have 2 minutes. I'm getting rambling again. What are those? Haunting of Bly Manor and Haunting of Hill House. Those were so good. Yes, corporate media is terrifying, Matthew. Danielle said Chill of Fear scared me, but it wasn't gory at all. Okay. Patrick said horror can become a bit predictable. That's true. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I get that, like especially with movies or something. I'm like, okay, you kind of know what's gonna happen or like what trope you're hitting. But it's nice when you get a good twist. Okay, I'm trying to. Oh, wrong mouse. I don't know if y'all saw earlier, but I was using. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit my mic. I have 3 mice. Which one's the right one now? Okay. Yeah, I was using the wrong one. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm kind of caught up on Matt said I kind of like psychological type horror. Yes. What did y'all think of have y'all seen oh my gosh, what is that? What is that scary movie? And I'm so bad with actors' names. I don't remember her name. Hereditary. Yes, it is a lot of mice. I don't know why I haven't thrown the one that's broken away. Like, oh, I think that peaked my mic. It's broken and I still have it on my desk. Yeah, have y'all seen Hereditary? What did y'all think of that? Okay, okay, wait. Vote on how long you want the next sprint to be. We were supposed to start at 7:05. And I don't even know, because we had one 20-minute vote and one 30-minute vote, but I only have a 25-minute timer, so. So do you want to do, yeah, so we had 2 20-minute votes and then a 30-minute one. So let me know. 20, 10, 25, 25, 25. Okay. Oh, Matt said or 25. Okay, looks like 25. Okay, perfect. I'm hoping, I still have so much to do in this one. It's just a doozy, just a whopper of a project. 25 minutes. Okay. I'm trying to time my beverage that I want to get because I hardly ever drink. So when I do, you can tell. I think in one Heredity, I think it's Hereditary. I think is the title of the movie. Okay, Rodrigo said I need to watch that one. Yeah. It's a little scary, I think, but it's very mixed reviews. I liked it. I really liked it, but I know a lot of people who like scary stuff did not like it. So, all right, 25 minutes. Here we go. This is the part I'm losing focus. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Go. All right, that is the end of the sprint. Let me know how you did. Matt said he can't believe oh my gosh, am I even speaking English? He said, I can't believe I've been here for more than 90 minutes. Yep. Me either. I'm sorry. I feel like I've been talking for most of it. And not sprinting. We've done a 25, right? And a 10 and a 15, I think. So I guess we've been sprinting maybe about 50 minutes. Jaleesa said 50, but it had to make me a drink. I think I'm gonna go grab one. I don't know if that's the kind of drink that you mean, but Rodrigo 295, nice, good job. Blake, more slides content. Gotcha. Jocelyn said I got a paragraph in. Awesome, because I think you just joined too. Yep, I see that you said hello just a minute ago. Danielle, oh, she left. But I was wondering what time zone she was in because she said she's considering a nap. I'm considering bed. Matt said I did answer emails, work on some submissions, and listen to music. Nice, that's super productive. Is anybody else? Emails are the bane of my existence. Like, I really feel like one of those stereotypical, like, old people that can't work technology. Because my Gmail will, like, sort things. It'll just randomly decide something is spam or, like, junk. And I will be looking for it and searching for it, and it won't apparently search for it if it's in the junk. And yeah, I don't know. I just... are you one of those... Question for everybody. Are you one of those people that like all of your like your inbox has to be 0, or do you just are there just like floating, is it a floating number all the time? Because I'm not one of those people that zeroes out their email, and it's like a character flaw of mine. Oh, Jaleesa said Kool-Aid. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, I'm about to get myself a different kind of beverage. Patrick, I'm glad that you're liking these, and I'm glad it seems like most people are being very productive. I feel like these are really good for me because for a little while, I liked working in a coffee shop, but because I felt like that was a little social, but it wasn't enough. So I feel like this is definitely like because I feel like my brain is still like social distancing, and it's weird that people are walking around without masks, and yeah, but I feel like I've been away from the whole writing community and everything for forever. Matt said I tried writing in a coffee shop and I didn't write at all. I'm pretty productive because subconsciously I'm like, somebody's watching me, like somebody could be watching me. I don't want to like I have to get to work. But that's kind of what this does, is good for me. So, okay, at 7:40, I have to, like, put a timer on myself. At 7:40, we'll try for another sprint. Let me know how long of a sprint that you want. Ooh, Maria said she got 369 words. That's awesome. And you missed the first 5 minutes. First 5 minutes. Let's see. Jaleesa said 50 minutes. Whoa. I need to make longer timers. The thing that I have, if I were to do this on Twitch, which is a whole different ball game, there's a lot more ways that you can customize things, like in the interface, like how things look. But right now I'm kind of just doing timers that I've made myself so that I can, have a different font and stuff. So ooh, Patrick, I'm considering switching to handwritten letters for people I care about. F technology. I am on the same page. For a little, when my brother was in basic years ago, you obviously don't have any technology. He didn't. So we would like write letters to him, and I miss that because I feel like that's just a different, different time. I have thought about like getting a phone that wasn't a smartphone, Oh, actually, maybe I can show you guys. I have these cool Japanese stationery is amazing. The 100 yen stores, which is like the dollar stores. Ah, oh, I dropped one. Those used to be so fun to just like walk around. And I have these really cute, like Japanese. A lot of stuff is sometimes lost in translation, or it translates really funny. Okay, the envelope is not behaving, but it's these cute little like stationery. Like it says, this is a story about bears. It is so peaceful in the forest. The bear is under the tree. Like cute little, we have 2 minutes for me to show you my collection. Like, let's dash out to the outside. And they're like little tiny, and I have sent people things in these before, but I have a ton of them, just like the cute ones. And these are like 10 years old because, yeah, I graduated high school in Japan, so that was longer than 10 years ago. That was a while ago. The musical band of Bremen. Like, just kind of, I don't know, they're just kind of like random, but they're like cute little. Oh my gosh, I have been looking for this. Yeah, just I have like a whole bunch of them. Oh, there's this cute hedgehog one. Like, I hope that shouldn't be backwards. Yeah, I just have so many cute, like a sheep knitting, like so cute. Yeah, and then a cute little floral notebook. I'm gonna try to shove those back into this thing later. That was my little like, I haven't taken those out in a long time. But this is I found this in a magazine, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to show you guys. But when I was flipping through the magazine, maybe you could see it. The moon is behind the crow perfectly, and I thought that was so cool. And I don't think this was my magazine, and I ended up taking it out of the magazine. But like, isn't that cool? I wanted to put it like on a candle so that when the candle is lit, you can see the moon behind it. I just thought that was, and I've literally saved this for like 15 years to do something with it. And I just found it. What is school like? Oh, we're supposed to be sprinting. Okay. Vote on what time you want to sprint. I have one 15 minute. There was a 50, but I don't have a timer that's that long. So vote really quick. Patrick said, what is school like in Japan? My dad was in the Air Force, so it was a school on base. We lived in Misawa, Japan, so it was in the northernmost prefecture, which is like a state in Japan. So it snowed a lot. It was really cold. And I did a lot of snowboarding, and it was fun. We lived there for about 3 years. So the school was very small. My graduating class was like 50 kids. And it was totally different. The high school that I went to when we lived in Florida was like, I don't even know, 800 kids in my graduating class. It was totally different. Like there was uniforms, or not like uniforms, but very strict dress code. And Japan was like, you could wear flip-flops and whatever you wanted. Okay, so a 25 and a 5. I don't have a 5. I need to get better with timers. Okay, so it looks like maybe 25 minutes. Bye, Rodrigo. Thanks for joining. Great writing with you guys. I'm glad you got some writing in. Okay. Japan has a lot of great stationery. I'm jealous. I'm a stationery addict. I wasn't as into like stationery and stuff then, but I feel like now I've got a lot of cool stuff. Like 100 yen stores were just amazing. I see a 20 minute. Okay, let's do a 25. That'll put us a little over 2 hours. So maybe we'll do a 25 and then we'll do a 10 afterwards to wrap it up. All right, Matt had to wash some dishes. Wait, have to wash some dishes? Bye, Matt. Whether you're going to wash dishes or you already washed dishes. Have fun. I hate dishes. Julissa said hi. Hi. Arigatou gozaimasu. What did I say? 25 minutes? Okay. Let's do 25 minutes. Whoa, timer. I'm not ready for you. Okay, so we'll do a 25-minute. I don't even know how many people are watching right now. I don't have that stat up, but you're welcome, Matt. Thank you for joining. I'm doing every Saturday is kind of my thing right now, so I'm trying to do them every Saturday. Hopefully it'll be at a good time for you again next week, but I haven't nailed down a time that I'm gonna do them. I'm 3 minutes over. Okay. 25 minutes. Let's do a 25-minute. I might get a beverage during this one to celebrate selling the RV. I'm so excited. Okay. 25 minutes. 3, 2, 1. All right, that is time. Let me know how you did. I am not enjoying this drink. It is a Truly drink. It has like artificial sweetener in it that tastes nasty. Also, I am just I can feel it. And I've had literally like three sips. Yeah, let me know how that went for you guys. I got to page 186 of about 280. So, wish this was going faster. This is just, I think I got about over 100 pages done during these sprints, but it's just this formatting project is just a beast. Oh, Nicholas said, it's 9:55 p.m. I wonder where you are. Because I'm Central Time Zone. So that would be east of Eastern, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, Mary said, gotta go, but should be back in 30. I hope we might not be here then. I'm getting really sleepy, so. Oh, there we go. So maybe we'll do a 10-minute after this one. Let's do it at 8:15. Patrick said it didn't go well. Well, I feel ya, because I thought this would kind of give me a little more energy, but it's not. If someone is doing something cautiously, does that imply nervousness too? It could. Yes, that could be implied if you want them to be nervous. Yeah. My brain is not even working. But yeah, that could also sort of be implied with some other like hints that they're nervous. But if someone's doing something cautiously and it's not like they're like just being careful, then yeah, I would see that as being nervous. Side note, those hold that thought for just a minute. Sorry, just one second. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to use the iPhone keyboard. Sorry. I know this is rude. I wish I had a 5-minute timer because I'm kind of, sort of need to go, but we can do a 10-minute one. Maybe. We'll do a 10-minute one and I might hop off for a minute. How about that? Oh, so totally random, but that little like YouTube video that I watched of the guy that analyzed the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, like the footage to see, does it look like they're trying to, like, is there any deception? Are they lying? So like looking at body language. I think that's very interesting to know, like just in general, but I think as writers too, because that kind of gives us some clues about things that people do that like we may subconsciously pick up on, but doesn't outright say they're lying, like touching their face a lot or like grooming. Yeah, so a lot of those things were very interesting. And just that one clip that I watched, I have some nerve pain right here. That's being a jerk. Totally random as well, but I didn't say, so last week my live stream was very early compared to the two other ones that I've done. It was like at 10 in the morning or something. But that ended up being a really good thing because I got a stomach bug that's been going around here. And so that was Saturday. By Saturday evening, I had to go to the emergency room. Like a totally wild, and I've only just like recovered from that, but I was super dehydrated, so I was almost passing out, so I had to go. But yeah, so that's another reason why this drink might be affecting me a little more than usual because of that. But that, yeah, if I had tried to do the live stream later that day, that would not have happened at all. So that ended up working out, at least for the live stream, that I did it early in the morning. Let's see. Still trying to get my scene cards together manually. Keep messing up, but I'm more a hands-on person. I am too. I feel like before I would take something into Scrivener. Sorry, one second. Okay. Before I like import things into Scrivener, I have to do things like I had to write it out, or like list it out, and it has to be very clear because for some there's just something about like you have to see it all at one time, you know? So that's what I used to do. I used to like I think put everything into a Word document. I haven't written anything in a long time. And then make scene cards based on that, and then I would be able to like move it around and kind of match up where things were going physically, and then I would put that into Scrivener. So it was like a 10-part process, and those were 3 of the parts. Tentative or hesitant rather than cautious. Yeah, I would say that would be more imply nervousness a little more. ML says writing The Intimate Character by Jordan Rosenfeld is a good writing reference for POVs. Lots of cool ideas, perspectives about them. Highly recommend. Awesome. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'll be able to see that comment later, but I like to listen to audiobooks sometimes, like writing craft audiobooks. So that might be a good one for me to check out. Oh, Patrick said, I drink industrial strength energy drinks to survive. I don't. I literally have like a third of a cup of coffee and my body doesn't know what to do. It thinks I'm killing it, apparently. I get super jittery with any kind of caffeine, so. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's do a 10-minute one and then we'll kind of wrap it up. I can't do industrial strength. My brother does that. He like adds espresso. He adds my parents make like a brewed American coffee, but it's really strong. It's almost like espresso, and he will add instant coffee to that. Like all the time. Oh yay, Mary's back. I was worried we wouldn't be here. Is that NOS or NOS? I know it looks like NOS. The can. My brother drinks that stuff. Now he drinks stuff that has like, I don't know, like stuff that's supposed to be good for your brain too. That's like added in there. I don't know. He literally, when he visits, he brings a cooler with all of his energy drinks so he can just make it through the weekend. All right. Okay, we'll do a 10-minute one. I'll try to wrap this thing up. I can tell my eyes are like, oh, getting tired. I'm usually almost in bed by now. Okay. 10 minutes. I'll see you on the other side. Write, work, do as much as you possibly can. And then we'll wrap this up. 3, 2, 1. All right, that is time. That was our last sprint of the evening. E. Johnson. Hello and welcome. I'm sorry, we're just wrapping up. There's not currently a regular time that we're going to do these, but I don't know. I'm kind of hoping to get a more like regular time soon. Right now, it's just kind of like whenever I can squeeze it into the day. So it depends. I think I've started it a bunch of different times. So let me know how you did for that sprint. I have about 50 more pages, 60 more pages to go in this first pass of the formatting that I'm doing for this project. And then I'll have to do a second pass because I kind of changed some things halfway through. So, all right, Jaleesa did 82. Nice. Good job. Sailor said, thank you again so much for the stream. It helped a lot. I got a lot of my outline typed now and organized for Scriveners. All in all, a great night. Nice. Good job. I'm happy to hear that. I really like these sprints. I like kind of chatting with you guys and getting some work done at the same time because I have been lacking in motivation to work. So this is nice because it like, I kind of have to work, which is great. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Blake. He said was very helpful for working when I wouldn't have otherwise. Makes me happy to hear. Yeah, I've been so into live streams. For like anything, for work, for whatever. Mary said, finished my prologue and outline chapter 1. Nice. Do you outline as you go? Like, do you do one chapter and then write it and then outline the next one? Because that'd be interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of. I know people. I'm sure people do that, but I haven't heard of anybody doing that yet. Matt, you're back. We're about to wrap up. I'm just about to sign off. I'm pretty tired. Oh, interesting, Mary. I've never really heard of someone doing that. You're done with the dishes. Nice. Can you come do mine? I have to. Adulting, right? Oh, Patrick asked a question. In many mythologies, there are usually 3 witches who can tell the future. Which version do you like most? Which version, like which story one? I'm not too familiar with any. Do I listen to audiobooks? Yes, I do. I actually use that to go to sleep every night because it keeps my mind from racing and from thinking about too much stuff, and I can have my eyes closed, so I'm, ready to. It's kind of better for me to go to sleep that way than to actually read a book because I have to have a light on. So, E. Johnson said, I have my book mostly outlined. I know where it's going, but I can't fill in the blanks, so I'm starting from beginning to end now. So far, it's working. Nice. Yeah, that's how usually I kind of work with like a 75%, 80% outline. And then, yeah, I kind of tweak it as I go through. Yep, that's a good way to go. Not worried about word choice, just getting it down. Yep, that's a really good way to go. I'm glad to hear that. Dammy? I'm so bad at names. I'm glad to hear this help though. Yeah, I'm definitely a middle. I can't do without an outline, and I can't do like a full outline. The Elysian Prophecy, I did a full outline. I mean, the scene cards that I had written up in Word, it was like 30 something pages or crazy. Oh, hi, Cadence. I saw you popped on earlier. I don't know if I said hi. Oh, gosh. Okay, Dammy or Damie? You said I got your name right, but I said both of those, so I don't know which. Maybe I got it right the first time, Dammy. Beltane. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna sign off for the day. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'm glad that you guys were able to be productive. This helped me too, so it's like a win-win-win-win-win. Okay. I'm gonna try to do another one next Saturday. Right now I can't I should post schedule the live streams farther in advance, but I kind of can't. It just depends on my schedule. So I hope that you guys can join me next Saturday again. Next Saturday? Actually, okay, yeah. To be determined. Okay. Matt said the chats are his favorite part. They're kind of mine too. It breaks things up a little bit. So, all right. Good night, everybody. If it's nighttime for you, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. And I will see you 2:30 in the UK. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you're awake. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining. Bye.